Hi everyone, this is Norm. Welcome to my board video. I'd like to talk about some things today about the big issues that are happening at board, the big discussion items. If you have any questions about the smaller things at board or smaller things that have to do with the BSc, feel free to knock on my door and I can try to find them out for you. I'm actually on the EA committee, which stands for External Affairs, and what we usually deal with are non-day-to-day activities. The most recent thing that we're dealing with in the External Affairs Committee is the Development Fund, which is a $10,000 grant given to aspiring co-ops that really want to be like the BSc and start up. We had a lot of different applications from all over the place, even one from England. It was really exciting. But eventually we decided to give it to a place called the Bikery, which is a bicycle co-op in Oakland. They do a lot of work with underprivileged youth. They have bicycle repair services. They work with a lot of different minority groups and LGBT community, so they're very cooperative, and we feel like they deserve the $10,000 and they could use it for a lot of different really exciting things. The next big thing we talked about at board was the budget. We had our budget meeting on March 21st. It was a very long meeting. We basically budgeted over $10 million for the next year into our organization. Because the BSc is a nonprofit, the way it works is any money that's budgeted more than $10 million is factored back into the organization through room and board rates. And the same goes for if the budget goes under our $10 million revenue budget, it would be factored into lowering rates, room and board rates. I'm actually preparing a pretty detailed PowerPoint presentation where I'll talk about kind of the main points that have been done through the budget, including the major changes that we made during the board meeting. The next major thing that's happened is the EA negotiations, the Employee Association negotiations. It's been a long process and it's been very stressful for a lot of different people involved. We've lost some employees who are distraught by the results. But eventually a contract was presented to board and board approved it. We're now waiting for the Employee Association, to sign the contract and approve it for themselves. So once that gets released, I'll be sure to tell you guys what exactly we decided on. The next thing is La Piana, which is a consulting group. I don't know, you guys have probably heard little rumors about it. At first, I didn't really know anything about it, but I've learned a lot since I've been on board. La Piana is a consulting group that was hired and is paid for through funds that we budgeted. And basically what they're here to do is to help our organization run more efficiently. They work closely with nonprofits. They've done that in the past. They're going to try to make sure that we are more well organized in our management and are better able to fulfill our mission statement, which is to provide low-income housing to students. Some of the things that they've noticed and that they've pointed out that we should work on are: 1, increasing management capacity; 2, creating a philosophy of governance, really defining the role of different leaders; 3, increasing educational effectiveness, making sure everyone understands what the BSc is all about; and 4, increasing communication between central level and house level management, and that's something we're doing right now. So the last thing is elections. We had elections recently for VP, President, and Cabinet member positions for the BSc. It was a little controversial. I mean, we had a lot of different people that applied and that ran. I actually ran for 2 positions. I ran for VP of External Affairs as well as VP of Education and Training. Eventually I did get summer cabinet member at large, so that's something that I'd like to share with you guys and tell you that I hope to use those responsibilities to fulfill whatever the BSc wants me to do and fulfill what you guys as stakeholders want out of this organization. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my future board video. Thank you.